Well, thanks for joining us today on Colorado and Company. Well, we brought in Tony, and of course, we wanted you to know what to drink, what to have when it comes to game day. Tony Zezas, how are you?
I'm doing very well, Claudia. Thank you for having me back on the show. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk wines and drinks. When it comes to game day, what do you think is a good fit?
Well, I think a good fit is whatever's in your glass on game day, first and foremost. But we're going to start off with La Marca Prosecco. So everybody enjoys a beer on game day. So let's not change it up and let's put something bubbly in your glass.
You can't go wrong with that.
Absolutely. So La Marca Prosecco is bubbly and fresh and delicious. You're going to get a lot of pear and apple notes there. And Prosecco is not going to break the bank. So perfect for a game day. Also, too, Prosecco is traditionally served with a little bit of orange juice, and you've got yourself a mimosa.
There you go. So this is a good one for mimosas. That's good to know. Now, is this going to go good with like chips and dips and stuff like that? You know, pretty typical for game day.
Absolutely. So Prosecco, high acid and bubbles, chips and dip. Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, that's a good one. What about wings? Because that's another one that people always have.
So if you're going wings, let's do something very simple and something that you can have another wing and have another drink and have another wing and have another drink. So let's do something a little bit low alcohol here.
Okay.
Let's do something 4.5% alcohol, and let's do the High Noon. What's interesting about High Noon is it's actually vodka and soda. It's not going to be a malt beverage in disguise, so to speak.
Okay.
This is vodka soda, and the High Noon actually has two new flavors out, cranberry and pear. The pear is rather delicious.
Is it really? Oh, that
a touch of
good.
Sweetness from the pear goes very well with a spicy wing. So right here,
that's a good option.
bada bing,
yes.
bada boom.
Bada boom. Okay, a lot of us also go for the cheesy pizza. We're going to be grilling meaty, juicy burgers. What goes with that?
I don't want to reinvent the wheel, but like we had on our last segment, a burger and a red wine, or a little bit of cheese pizza and a Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir is fantastic with a lot of different things. And, you know, if we want a jack of all traits, so to speak, Pinot Noir. Chasing Lions Pinot Noir is coming out of California.
Okay.
And this Pinot Noir is going to be lighter, a touch of oak here, and just perfect for the all-around drinker. Also, screw off. So if you get to a party and no one has a wine key, don't worry about it. Just twist it off, throw it, and you're good to go.
That
Easy
totally
peasy.
does happen, too.
It happens. It happens.
Here's a question for you. When it comes to these game days, or say you're going to throw a party, plastic solo cups, yay or nay, Tony?
Well, let's back it up. In Colorado, something changed this year in March. It was called Proposition 125. And what happened is now you can purchase wine and beer in liquor stores as well as grocery stores. So what I would say to that question is I don't care what you put it in. But what I would say is purchase from a ma and pa shop as opposed to a grocery store or convenience store.
Okay.
So if you were shopping up in Boulder and supporting the local team, the Buffs, I would say go to Petty John's.
Okay.
I would say pick this up at North Boulder Liquors. Or if you're supporting the Broncos, why don't you go to Argonaut or Sobo or maybe Molly's.
Okay, shop the local mom and pop shops, and they always have some pretty good deals, too.
They always have great deals. Keep that money in our local economy and keep that, support our local teams, and keep that money here.
So for me, where should I be shopping if I want to do a mom and pop right around the downtown vicinity, if you will?
Right around the downtown vicinity. I mean, Argonaut is right downtown, and you can find all of these right at Argonaut.
And this is not going to break the wallet either. I mean, these are some of them are pretty decent.
Everything on this table is under $20, and on special you can find this for $13.50, $13.99. La Marca, you're probably going to find that for around $18, and you can buy an 8-pack of this for probably $14.99.
That's great. Tony, what's your personal favorite?
Personal favorite, I mean, I gravitate to Pinot Noir whenever I get the opportunity to pour something in a glass. So.
There you go. Pinot Noir can't go wrong, especially for this time of year. Tony Zezas, everyone, thank you so much for being with us today, Tony.
My pleasure.
And remember, as he said, shop the mom and pops. Okay, ask for the wines we talked about at your local purveyor, and follow Tony Zezas on Instagram. That is at Dine and Dashing Show. And remember to always drink responsibly.